Welcome to Daily News Nuggets. This is the news show that brings you the latest headlines that impact the Kid Broker's current and potential future stocks. You can tweet the show at KidBrokers or shoot us an email. It's dnn@kidbrokers.com. But the best way to interact with the show is the chat during the live broadcast. At any time, I can bring up the chat window and we can see what message you guys have. And we have a great show for you today. Looking at the ticker, the Kid Brokers portfolio, we are getting hammered today. And the biggest drop is coming from GameStop, which is down 7% today. Huge drop in GameStop. Here's a list of the Kid Brokers, their current portfolio. As you can see, GameStop is actually now down to 8% drop. They are tanking. So the Kid Brokers portfolio is still up 3%, but that is a big drop from where it was yesterday. I can pull up the portfolio here. Let me do that. As you can see, they're still up. GameStop is still up 4% for them, even though gigantic drop today, 8%. Apple is leading the way. Nintendo's still up. AT&T's up. Disney and Activision are about even. And WWE is still lagging. WWE, we probably bought that a little bit too early, but that's the way things go. This was an interesting item that came out. It was on GADGET. Let's talk about the Xperia. Sony Xperia. This thing is cool looking. This is a gadget that it's a projector and it finally has a name and a release date. We're going to go over to pull up an article on Engadget, show you a little bit of this just briefly. It's a projector that where it projects you can interact with. So it's a little projector. It'll project to the wall, which is cool. I used to have a projector, but you can also. It's an interface that you can interact with. There's a keyboard. So there we go. Let me get to the keyboard. So it's projecting the keyboard down. You can play the keyboard. That is pretty cool. Article. Head over to Engadget. They have in-depth article on this thing, the resolution that it has, what it is. This, as cool as this looks, this is an example for me of why we invest in Apple. We bought Apple, and Apple probably has something like this kicking around somewhere. They're never the first to show this type of thing off. Sony, Samsung, other people, they always have that technology that's really, really cutting edge out there that they show. Apple, they refine that and they release it like 2 years later. And it makes for a much better experience. So while this thing is cool and it's neat, it's not telling me to go out and buy Sony. It's just reinforcing my belief of, Apple's a great buy. Once again, because they refine their technology and the user experience. And that's why when you pick up an iPhone, that's why a lot of people have them. It just works, You want cutting edge, go elsewhere. Refining and having that perfect experience means so much more, and that's just the way to go. So buy Apple. It's cool to see these gadgets, but that's about it. They're always a little bit too early. Too early for me to invest in anyways. We didn't have a Switch hype article today. it kind of got bumped by the Xbox Game Pass. I will give you a little reminder though. Switch is coming out Friday, and Best Buy is going to have some stock on hand for those who didn't pre-order. You can go into Best Buy, pick one up. It'll be very interesting to see how these sell out. The Wii U, I went crazy trying to get the Wii U when it first came out because I thought it was going to be another Wii situation where you're standing in the cold to get one. So the Wii U I had in multiple stores ready at the midnight launch. I picked up a couple of them, then a few extra, and I had Wii U's for Christmas gifts for everyone, and that was completely unnecessary because at any time going forward from there, I could walk into a Best Buy, GameStop, anyone, and they were sitting on the shelves. No one was getting the Wii U. I don't think that's going to be the case for the Nintendo Switch. A lot of hype behind it, so go pick up your Switch if you can. Definitely try and get it. Even if you're not a Nintendo fan, try and sell it on eBay. You'll probably be able to make some money. So that's it for today's show. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. We welcome your feedback. I am particularly interested in what people want to say about the Xbox Game Pass. Shoot us a tweet, send us an email, leave the comments and our feedback. I'd love to know what you think. And be sure to subscribe so you're first to get the latest headlines and everything involving investing, gaming, and entertainment. Check our channel all week long. We're going to have kids reacting to Zelda as we wait for the new Breath of the Wild to come out. Check out our breaking news on the Xbox Game Pass. That should be up on the channel by now. That's it for this recap. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.